I haven't quite decided. So we're gonna jump in for yes, I want a new game. New game, please.
I remember like it was yesterday. We came up together. Jim was a rising star. He took me along for the ride. Corruption in the department was an open secret. No way Jim was gonna let it slide. Jim kept me on the straight and narrow. They can say what they want, but it was a setup. Simple as that. An honorable cop in Seneca? Jim never stood a chance. Prison couldn't have been easy, even for someone like Jim.
Today marks the day as Seneca City is named murder capital of the U.S.
I hereby declare that as of today, the Seneca Enforcement Act is in effect. As your new DA, I can promise you this. We will turn the tide.
In an unlikely turn of events, former super cop Jim Baylor has been exonerated.
It's good to see you, Jim. Sorry for the less than frequent
I feel like this is really quiet, so I had turned up the voices, but it is really quiet. It's on the soft. Okay.
People talk, you know? Can't give them the excuse. Not that I give a damn no more. I should have left after what went down.
Wow, lockpicking is hard.
Life on the force is behind me.
I failed like almost every single one. Okay, independent now, just like, okay. Don't sweat it, Hank. Putting yourself on the line for me wouldn't have changed a thing.
Thanks, buddy. Means a lot. Like I was saying, I'm done with the Force. Have been for a while.
Let's wait for Nord to get... Let's be on, like, the same-ish page. Probably not the exact same. Nah, it'll be fine. He's just going through what we already went through. Like I was saying, I'm done with the Force. Have been for a while.
As soon as they passed the SEA, every clown, ex-cop, ex-fed, ex-whatever was lining up to start their own agency.
That's steadiery for me.
It was a real feeding frenzy, I'm telling you. Seneca Enforcement Act. Crime rate got out of control after you went down. So much so, they straight up torched the red tape on private agency regulations. SCPD can't handle it, or won't, so now it's on the agencies to pick up the slack. Work to go around like you wouldn't believe, and carte blanche to lay down the law. Bounties, recoveries, security contracts, you name it, with the authority to bring in perps, asset recovery, access to warrants. It's wild, Jim. City's going to hell, but all that work? I had to take advantage. But you know as well as anyone, I ain't exactly the calm and rational type.
Really, Hank?
Never been much of a diplomat either.
Who'd you rub the wrong way,
Some
Hank?
of the types I had to deal with on agency biz really bent me out of shape. I maybe torched a few bridges.
You torched a few bridges, huh? I've known you long enough to know this isn't idle chat. What's the pitch?
You got me. I need you, Jim.
Fine, I'll help you.
I knew you'd come through. Like I said, bridges burned, yada yada yada. Long and short of it is, some big jobs fell through.
Hey, Yami, we love you too. How are you doing?
Yami. Happy Saturday. Cheers.
How short are we talking, Hank?
Short, but it doesn't matter. I've got a thing or two lined up. When they hear Jim Baylor's calling the shots, they'll eat it up.
Calling the shots?
Your name's clean now.
All I can think of is the Penguin. Kowalski report.
client don't like me, but with your face on the agency, that changes things. You pull off a few jobs that restores trust, you know.
Yeah, sure, I know. I know exactly what you're talking about. This is a one-time thing, Hank, for old time's sake.
Office is just
That's
around
what I
the
said
corner.
too.
That's what I
It's a
said.
fixer-upper.
Madagascar? Oh, yeah, that's right. One of the penguins,
Kowalski.
yeah,
That's
he
true.
would always say, and the main one would always say, oh, that can talk well or speak well, is always like, Kowalski. That reports all the statuses, yeah. Maybe that's what this name... They've got some weird names in this one. Office just around the corner to fixer
Tell them Larry
upper.
to keep the lights on. They deserve better, but don't tell them that.
Anyone who can put up with your nonsense is a special kind of person.
True though that may be, who can say no to this face?
Apparently not me.
Anyways, this is the agency. Not much to look at, I know, but like I said, it's a fixer-upper. In order to accept cases, you need to talk to case officers in the agency. Case officers can give you caseloads, which consist of individual cases that need to be completed. All right, let's get the ball rolling here.
I always
Accept
find
the
it
first
funny
case
how
load.
we...
Are you able to do this?
To do what?
To accept?
Uh,
Go ahead.
okay, so...
See, I can't.
It won't let you accept it?
Nope.
Okay. There are 3 different tiers of agents. Usually the higher tier agents have better stats. Right now, only a tier 1 agents are available. Action points are like stamina. Each action requires a different amount of action. The stats determine the number of dice an agent has available for a stat roll. Agents can have 3 items of gear. You can access the bio section to learn more about each agent. Each agent has a different rate. Once hired, they're added to your roster. Their shift will end once their action points are depleted. Based on this first caseload, Agent Henry Fowler seems to have the best stats. Hire them, but whatever, we're not your mom. Okay, we're gonna hire... Let's look at his bio real quick. What about me? Henry Fowler is the youngest son of famed fugitive recovery agent Hank Fowler. Henry's older brother is the golden boy and the protege of his father. Growing up in the shadow of these figures was daunting, and Henry struggled to feel heard his whole life. When his older brother took over the family business and relegated him to a desk in the corner with no responsibilities, he struck out on his own. He freelanced by night as a free agent and did a bit of work behind his brother's back. But it has recently come to light that he is operating. Okay, let's go back to the stats. We're gonna go ahead and hire him. $171. It's kind of expensive. I will add that was on the loading screens. Oh, it was on the loading screens. Okay, okay. The agent is added to your roster. Okay. You can unlock additional agent slots. These are permanent upgrades, but don't worry about this now. There are more pressing matters. This will let you decide how the case information is displayed. Either on the main map or accessed through the agency icon on the map. You can set this on or off. Okay, camera movement and all that jazz. Okay, and then let's hit pause so we don't have our time just ticking. We got this here. I don't know where my agent is. That's the office. I think we'll just start out here since there's
I've
one
heard
here.
good things about your agency. I hope you can help me with this.
Each case has a tier which impacts the difficulty of the stat roll. Cases can give you 2 types of rewards, money and or reputation. I guess 100, and this is like +5 reputation. The case info gives you some important information. Read case info, carefully determine which stats are required. The amount of action points. I'm guessing where the lightning sign is, that's the action points. The amount of action points required to send an agent is determined by the distance to the case. Click on start case.
On my way.
You can pause, continue, or fast forward at any time. Time is automatically paused when a panel is open. Okay. So we're paused right now. Can I make him go to this one?
I've heard good things about your agency. I hope you can help me with this.
Nope, I think I have to go make... I think I already accepted the other case, so... Let's make him go to this case that we were staring at over here. So he's gonna have to walk really far. That's inconvenient, but that's just what we're gonna have to do. And then... Okay, Mrs. Carla Jackson, hush. Over the course of the last 2 years, I've been receiving love letters from an unknown admirer. Ooh! And at first it was innocent enough. However, recently his Oh, this doesn't sound good. Maybe like a stalker. His advances have bordered on psychotic. Send over an empathetic or tough agent to convince this madman to leave me alone. Okay. So let's send over him. Okay, he looks like he's already here. Okay, we don't want to do that. I just need to unpause it. Okay, he's gonna head over here. Address? Where are we? Unrequited love. Or unrequited love. Agent Fowler arrives at the address of the unknown admirer. They rap on the door, and a dashing young man wearing a tuxedo answers the door. He's got a martini in his hand, and the sweet scent of Cuban cigars waft through the entranceway. Your agent explains why they are there, and the young man splashes their martini in your agent's face. Rude! How should they proceed? What do we... So we have like good strength and we have good perception. So, but reflexes is 1. We got 1 for empathy. We don't have any intelligence. So let's see what we can do empathy, but what do we got for gear? What does the gear do? The gears, so we can have 2 for empathy because we can use that. Soda can, I guess, can give us empathy. I don't know. Let's sock them. We can de-escalate or sock them. Strength! We're gonna sock them! Yeah, I'm gonna sock them. My club! Let's sock them.
I didn't realize that there was one behind me.
Hot Saturday sounds like a good song. Tier 1. Always have the same difficulty times 1 success. Tier 2 requires 2, etc. In this case, 1 dice with the result of 4, 5, or 6 is required in order to succeed. Agent Fowler has a strength stat of 2. This means they have 2 dice for the roll. To increase your chances of success, you can use gear. Click on gear to choose an item. So here, he's got this, but we don't really need that because we're just going to use our strength. But anyways, we're going to add an extra dice. I thought you only added an extra dice if you can use the gear, but that gear was for something else. But anyways, we're still going to roll. Let's see if we have an 88% chance of success. It looks like one of them didn't succeed, though. Before or after the roll, you can add an extra die by spending an action point. Oh, so the action point is that. Okay. Once the roll has been completed, click continue. Okay, this is the contract resolution text. Read it or not. We're not going to judge you. Contract successful. With martini dripping off of their face, Agent Fowler manages to quickly land a punch. Sock it to him. My club. Which knocks the admirer off their feet. He's conscious enough to get your client's message and agrees to curtail his poetic yearnings. The client is pleased with the outcome. This shows the monetary gain or loss. Finish contract.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap. For the next
everybody.
case, you might want to send your agent to
really
one of
not
the
expecting
shops
this
to
many.
buy some gear. He can improve his intelligence, but I feel like
shouldn't I be doing something?
Yes, I'm sorry. We should probably hit pause. I'm trying to figure out what to buy you, Mr. Henry Fowler. Okay, maybe we should get him something for empathy. Is there anything here? Nope. Oh, here we go. Empathy. We can get a modulator. Yeah, go to the shop. Yes, buy the
Rolling
gear.
out.
When your agent reaches the shop, the gear is automatically added to their inventory. Now try to complete the caseload. Okay, he has not made it to the shop yet, so... At least the town has pretty purple colors. I like that about it. So basically, we have our own, like...
Contract successfully
security
completed.
agency, and we're trying to get caseloads, cases done to make money for our agency, and then to also like the person who's in charge, like they go up in levels and the cases go up in levels, and we also want to be able to get higher tiered agents. Is basically how this works. We're gonna go out towards this one, I think.
I've heard good things about your agency. I hope you can help me with this.
Digital Dockside. Miss Natalie Conchelos. This is the 80s, which means a port authority has more to worry about than contraband on the dockside. We're updating our digital security system, so send an agent to collect our grocery list of electronic gadgets for our security upgrade. We need someone with an inquiring mind who's perceptive. Okay, start the case.
Heading out now.
I think we should be able to unlock another thing here. So I'm going to have him do this case.
On location.
Pause it. I'm going to have him do this case, and then I'm going to see about if we can't unlock this thing next to him, because then we can get another agent. So I would like another agent, because I think we're on a time frame here, and I am not very good at time management, but this wants me to time manage things. I got perception. Well, we do have 2 in perception, and okay. Let's do perception.
Nico, calm down.
I don't know if we should use another. Yeah, we'll use another. So we got it done. Contract successful. With Fowler's discovery, the installation of the digital countermeasures is put on hold while the supervisor, Natalie Conchelos, deals with the unlawful items. But she's thrilled with Fowler's attention to detail and invites them back soon after to help complete the install. Her report to you is glowing, wishing that all her staff shared Fowler's awareness of both new and traditional security working hand in hand.
Contract done.
Okay, pause. Okay, we are gonna see if we can't open this up. Unlock the agent slot. Are you sure? Yes, please. I would like to get another agent. Okay, who are we going to pick? This is good. We can have multiple agents on the map, like, working on this.
The other body
I don't
must
know
have
how many
fallen off.
agents in total you can have. She looks cool. I like her. Theodora Weston. Ted. She looks cool. I really like her. I think we might pick her up. We could save our money until we can get a tier 2 agent, but I think we're gonna get like we're gonna get Ted. Let's read Ted's bio. That's right. I'm in a band. I knew she was cool. Theodora Weston has been in the local rock scene as a roadie for years. Their drive to get their band, the Scare Merez, noticed has inspired them to work any angle they can outside of actually taking guitar lessons. They learned some computer skills to try and hack into a major label and insert themselves onto the roster of artists. Ah, that's funny. They've stalked A&R reps in town, scouting local bands and talked their ears off. No dice yet, but maybe somewhere down the line they'll find success. That's like... Well, I mean, they really want it. Anyways, let's go ahead and hire Theodora Weston. It looks like they have good reflexes, too. They don't have great perception. A little bit of strength, a little bit of int, a little bit of empathy. But that's okay, because if she can make some money, we can get her some items to help her out where she's lacking. So I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Yeah, we're gonna hire her.
Hello, this is Darren Norris from Trust Banking. According to our records, it seems as if your bank account is in overdraft. That's not a problem. We have very reasonable interest rates for local businesses. With a per diem rate of 5% interest, you'll be able to have an overdraft of up to $2,000. Thank you for your business and putting your trust in Trust Banking. Have a great day.
Oh, budget's in the negative. Whoops. I didn't look at that. You're starting to slip. Mind your P's and Q's. Try to take a firmer hand on managing your time and money. Try not to overspend, and you should be able to get through the financial hiccup. My bad. I did not mean to overspend. I just wasn't paying attention. Okay, we're in negative 20. We just need to make some money back. It's not...
That's our first legendary
That's not
enemy.
a big deal. We can make some money back. Our next unlock for another agent is 500. So we just need to get them all, like, on track with making some money.
I've heard good things about your agency. I hope you can help me with this.
Okay. Miss Margot Lincoln, Pop Beverages. My best friend Betsy is about to make the biggest mistake of her life. She met this ginger guy Lonnie at bingo, and now they're engaged. Betsy's parents recently passed away in a freak elevator accident, and as the sole heiress, she has come into quite a considerable sum of money due to the settlement. Lonnie is a no-good grifter, if you ask me. Send over a charismatic or strapping agent and find out if he's only after her because of her money, and if he is who he says he is. Okay. I think we're gonna send over Slick to this one. So we'll send Slick to this.
Consider it done.
And then what's this? Okay, Mr. Jury Orlick. Giving someone wedgies, swirlies, and stuffing them in the trash cans 20 years ago is one thing, but botching a plastic surgery on purpose as an act of vengeance is another. I only found out that, yeah, that's kind of a lot. Leo Schwartz was the operating surgeon right before the operation. You should have seen how livid he was to see me. His enraged eyes were the last thing I saw until the gas kicked in. When I woke up, I couldn't believe what had happened. The operation was a deliberate act of sabotage, if you ask me. Send over a nimble or observant agent so I can get the proof I need. We have good reflexes. Not so much observant, but maybe our reflexes will help with this case on Theodora with Ted. Okay, we're going to send in Ted. Okay, we'll unpause and have our agents head out.
Location reached.
Okay, Agent Weston arrives at Seneca General and heads to the reconstructive surgery ward and finds Dr. Leo Schwartz's office. They rap on the door and find Schwartz filling out paperwork whilst eating what appears to be a submarine sandwich from Palermo's. He beckons the agent to sit down. How should your agent proceed? Ask about jury. We have to use empathy. I don't think we have a thing for... Well, let's see what we have for gear. Oh, it adds to reflexes. Look for clues. Oh, that's perception. We're gonna have to use empathy. We might fail this case because we only have 1 dice for empathy. Well, good luck. Oh, we got it. we don't have high
You got a curious
empathy.
expedition luck roll.
Yeah, a curious expedition luck roll, exactly. This game kind of reminds me of a Curious Expedition because you got the map and then like stuff happens and then you have the dice just like in Curious Expedition. So it kind of feels like that. And I kind of like that feeling. Okay, our contract was successful. Weston easily manages to get Dr. Schwartz to admit the deliberate botched job on jury and manages to record the conversation on the sly. Jury is pleased with your work and states that he will indeed be pressing charges. Get reward.
That's a wrap.
Okay, pause, because we're gonna send her out to another thing while Slick is going to this one. Actually, we should send her to go pick up something. What should we... I don't know if we should give her something to make her more empathetic or help her out with her perception, because she has no perception. Let's send her to somewhere that's kind of close. I think this one's closer. Let's see if we can get some of her empathy here. There's nothing for empathy here.
What was that?
I don't know. We need her to pick up something for empathy. Maybe we will send her out here. Here we go. We got something she can pick up here for empathy. I think we're gonna get that. Go to the shop. Yes.
Consider it done.
Okay, so she's gonna go pick up that at the shop while we have
Destination reached.
Alright, so Fowler arrives at Miss Lincoln's finance apartment. They rap on the door. Lonnie, who has just got out of the shower, panics when they see Fowler and begins to slam the door shut. Through the doorway, Fowler catches a glimpse of a red-headed woman sitting at the kitchen table crying. How should your agent proceed? Charm? We can de-escalate the situation and let Lonnie know you aren't a threat? Shoulder the door. Strength! Barge into the apartment. Obviously, something isn't right.
Oh god. I found my first entry bot.
Let's see. I have 2 empathy things, and we can only put on 1. I think we should shoulder the door. We're using strength. Yeah, we'll go ahead and use a little bit of, whatchamacallit. We'll use, the action point so you can get an extra roll. Alright, it was successful. That's good. Fowler succeeds in shouldering the door, much to the surprise of Lonnie. After Fowler calmly explains why they are there, he breathes a sigh of relief. Oh, isn't that romantic? Of course I love Margot. The engagement is still planned and they promise to send Agent Fowler an invitation. Even though we shouldered the door, we're like, boom.
Contract completed.
Let's see what's going over here.
See? It's pretty straightforward. You can see the caseload results here. When enough reputation is gained with an individual case officer, rewards can be unlocked.
Reputation gained during a caseload is added to the reputation bar of the case officer. So he's getting to the tier 2, I guess this is him. Plus 20. Okay. Each level gives you a specific bonus. Alright. Agent tier 2 unlocked. Hireable agent pool has been expanded. Broaden your horizons and choose from a wider variety of agents. Here's our next agent.
Each case officer offers a specific type of contract. When caseloads are completed, reputation with the individual case officer is either gained or lost. Running the agency is one thing, but if we want to really make a name for ourselves, we need to up our game.
So we need to get all different types of cases, basically, so that we can become the best known security agency around in 1984.
It's a dog-eat-dog world, and we have an opportunity
Archer.
to deliver rough justice, especially with the implications of the new Seneca Enforcement Act.
Danger zone.
One way of doing this is to tackle operational leads. Each operational lead has specific requirements. Once those are met, then it's made available.
Hi, I'm Larry. I'm the case officer in charge of 24/7 cases.
Oh, if y'all, I feel like their voices are super soft.
Now, some may argue that they're not as lucrative as other case types, but these are the bread and butter of any respectable agency. Besides that, if you keep me and my clients happy, the potential rewards are well worth it.
Is this another bridge that...
By accepting caseloads from the other case officers,
Really?
you can unlock some very interesting perks that will help you to be more efficient in the game. Check the bonuses by hovering on the icons on the reputation bar. Complete operations to progress further in the story. Operations consist of individual leads. Specific conditions are required to unlock an operation. For the first one, you need to reach the level 2 of Hank's reputation. Okay, so level 1, unlock the next agent for the tier. So the next tier agent. So that's Larry. What does Larry get for his level 1 if we get through the level 1? Unlock next tier in the shops. Oh, that would be useful so we can get better gear. Alright, and Hank's next tier would be 10% monetary bonus for security cases. My concern is we're going to take on too much caseload, but I don't know. Like, I don't know if I should have multiple things happening.
Like a super mutant.
Or not. Because, like, you kind of have to manage your time. Whatever, we're going to do it. I don't know if we can get all this stuff done. We need more money so we can get another agent to help us out here. I guess we need to hurry up and like get some of these cases done. Okay. I think what we'll do... Okay, we're gonna go out for these caseloads that we just accepted from Larry. It's the 24/7 cases.
I need your best agent on this security detail.
Mr. Clay West, South Wedge, locks, and more. My boss is convinced that our latest safe is ready for market, but I have another opinion on the matter. Send over an agent to crack our prototype safe to prove to him that we still need to make it more secure. I guess, yeah, let's do it. I feel like she should be doing this one. But I'm not 100% certain. So let's see what this other one is.
I've heard good things about your agency. I hope you can help me with this.
One of our security entrances is on the fritz. Send over an agent to fix it. I don't know if he will be able. What's his gear again that he has?
Wow.
It's all empathy. I don't know.
That shot barely even scratched.
No, let's send him over to do this one. We're gonna send him over to do this one.
On it.
And then she's gonna go over to do this one, I guess. Oh, she's not ready to do anything yet. Okay. I think she's still going to the shop, that's why. So as soon as she gets to the shop and gets her gear, then I'm gonna send her out to the other one. Okay, pause it. You can do that. Close. Pause. Let's send her out here. Start the case.
Rolling out.
And pause.
Probably just go around.
Okay, Ted's gonna make it to the destination first. We're gonna pause it. Safe cracked here. Okay, this is where I'm probably gonna have a hard time. I think this is timed, and it's a puzzle, and I'm not very good at this kind of stuff. So this is probably where we're gonna probably lose. We're gonna start losing money now. We haven't gained a whole lot of money, a bunch of money either, though. Safe crack. Use the intel, turn the dials to solve the equation. Let's look at the tutorial real quick. So B is 0. Then they're like B plus D equals 1. Okay, I think I understand. I don't know if I can do it quickly, but... Okay, C is 1, so where is C? So we got it. C is 1. B plus D is 2. D plus D is 2. Wait a minute. What? Can I pause? How about this? What's B plus C? Anything with C? Okay, F plus C is 4. So we know F is probably going to be 3. I think we're going to fail this. And then, what is F? F plus E is 3. So this is probably 0. And then, what about E and D? Or something like that. Oh my god. E and A is 3. I think this is 3. What's next? E and A is 3. I don't know everything I've done. F and E is 3. Okay. E and A is 3. A and D is 5. So this should be 2. Yay! We did it! I was a little concerned. I didn't think I'd make it in time. The time really freaking, like, stresses me out. Like, that timer. Could you open the door? I'm sorry. The kid keeps shutting it. Agent Fowler has successfully completed their assignment. The client is pleased with the work.
I don't know how much longer I can keep my eyes open.
Okay.